Okay, guys, so we use 47, the information from 47 to complete 48. So let's look at what happened here. The question tells us that we sold 18,000 units, and those are the 18,000 units that we're going to sell. And so 18,000 times 27 times 27 gives us 486,000. So that's sales out of the way. So now we have opening inventory of finished goods. So we're talking about finished goods now. So we're talking about what is the cost of producing those 20,000 units that we produce, right? Cost of production. We produce 20,000 units. So let's just go through. We have some information here from here. So the cost of producing those 50,000 is composed of, right? Of course, is composed of in terms of the cost of production here, in terms of materials, how much material did we use, and we spent time calculating that. So in terms of material used, we used for 50,000 kilograms, which cost us 74,780, right? That's what it's asking us. What is the cost of producing those 20,000 units? So 74,780, 74,780. Then we did the labor calculations over here, right? For producing those 20,000 goods, we needed 2,000 hours, and we worked that total to be 35,200, 35,200, 35,200, and the associated overhead for the year, of course, was to do the variable and the fixed. So we have 170 and 20, 170 and 20. So this was the cost of producing 20,000 units. So let's work that out. So we have 74,780 plus 35, 74,780 plus 35,200 plus 170,200, which comes to 280,180. I'll just do that again just to be sure. 74,780 plus 35,200 plus 170,200 is 280,174, 74,780. 74,780. Right, yes, I'm good. Right, good, happy, good. So the question then says, what is the closing inventory of goods? We know from the question that you had 35, sorry, you had 3,050 finished goods, right? Remember, this is all of finished goods. We're preparing our income statement, if you like. So we have 3,050 of these items. Now, here's the thing. If you spent 280,180 producing 20,000 goods, units, right? I suppose you can accept that when we produce these units, because we know the closing inventory comes out of these units, we can find the cost of one unit. So I'm going to divide this by 20,000. I'm getting 14.009. 14.009. Just round that, say to 14. And if I multiply that by the 30,050, right, I'm getting 42727. I'll just round that way. Yeah, and that's where we are. So the point is that these are the finished goods that I have closing inventory. Where do I get that information from? It is here. It tells me. I'm almost preparing a statement for this sort of area of the paper right now, because that's what I produced. And they've already done the opening inventory for you. They've given you the information for that. So it's the closing inventory, 30 and 50. Yeah, 30, 170020. 170. Once I knew, yes, this is 170020. Forgive me, which means that this is not actually. This felt a little bit off. 74,780 plus 35,200 plus 170020, which is 280,000. I mean, you could get odd numbers like that, 280,000. So if you divide 280,000 by 20, you just have 14 on its own. And to be fair, it's probably not far off. 14 times 3050 is 42,700. Better we have the right numbers. right? So that's opening inventory given to us. It's given to you. You don't have to do much about that. You probably could test it, and I imagine it might come out the same amount. I'm just testing it because we're told, right, that we have opening inventory of 1050 at the beginning. I'm just going to test this, divide this by 1050. I don't have to. I'm just going to find out what that was. 40,000 divided by 1050 comes out at 38. So no, that's a different, there's no need to do that. You didn't need that. But so what we now have, of course, here is this situation. So we can now find the cost of goods sold. So that's the 40 plus the 40,000 plus 280,000 minus the 42,700, which is 277,300. Right, that's what you have. So you have the cost of goods sold. So you now have your cost of goods sold. You have your sales revenue. You can now subtract the two, if you like. Um, right. Remember that, of course, in terms of units, we're not seeing it, but this is 1,050. This is 20,000, and this is 3,050. That's why we have cost of goods sold of 18,000 units, right? That's important to remember that we're really still comparing the sale of 18,000 units with the cost of 18,000 units. And so I'm subtracting 277,300 from 486,000, which gives me 208,700. And that's my gross profit. Then, of course, I have these two overheads here, which is now 105,000. So 105,000 coming off these guys is 103,700. There you have that. And so that is your calculation. So I think the important thing is to see where these figures are coming from, and you can use this example to sort of pick from here what items are flowing into this next into 48. So this should help you now when you do the sort of sister question to Jefferson, because you're using the information from Jefferson to attempt Burr. So that should help you with that question as well. Cool, awesome.